No, let me get this on screen.
Test. I mean, I don't know what the mic gain is.
Give me a second. There we go. Whoa. Yo, somebody give me a mic check one time. Y'all see us? I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, y'all should be able to hear us. Somebody give me a mic check. What's up?
Who's in the comments?
Somebody here in the
comment
comments. Let me this all right, here we go.
Oh, Martin Foster. What's going on, man?
How long are you recording?
As long as I can hang in
Yeah,
there because
man.
I'm hungry. I'm
He
hungry
tired,
too.
man. Appreciate it, Martin, man. We'll probably be on here from another like hour, maybe.
Yeah, it depends. Once I get my juices going.
He over here dying, man. He need a red. Somebody come bring this dude a Red Bull. Get this dude some wings. If Red Bull still says that, man. Hey, appreciate you, Martin. Let us know how the audio sounds. But if it goes out or anything, I'm trying to listen on my end too. But oh, it sounds pretty good. I appreciate it, man. What's up, man? You sleepy, man. This is gonna be bad. You sleepy.
I don't know. I think once we get going, I'll be better.
Man, you sound terrible, man. This is you want me to do it? Then you just
Do
sit
what?
here. You want me to
I'll
do
sit
it?
here.
This
Go
is
ahead.
crazy.
Go right ahead.
Oh
You
no,
know
no,
what?
you
Go
really
right
in a
ahead.
bad mood.
Go
No,
right
you
ahead.
really.
I'll be in the
Bo,
supporting
what's going
role.
on? Yeah, yeah. This is crazy.
I'll go in the supporting role.
More clear than last night. Oh, we got Wi-Fi.
Interesting.
We got new Wi-Fi passwords.
Interesting.
That's what happens when you get the Wi-Fi passwords. We good now.
All right, so we got 5 people in there. So look, good evening, everyone. I am Philly DC. This is Pete. We are Unpopular Celebrities live here at AFSA at the Dos Quattro. That seemed to be the theme the past couple of days. So this is day one. Day one of all the seminars. So it was a fun-filled day. We had a bunch of interviews with people. I think I lost count, maybe 10, 15 people.
Yeah, enough.
Good people,
Enough to make them look like this.
Ronnie Woods, Eric Thomas, you name it, just a lot of people. Dylan. It was a whole bunch of people. And so there was a lot of interesting things that happened today. They had a chief master on the Air Force panel. Fun fact, if you were listening last night, we did like kind of a over-under of how many selfies our new chief master on the Air Force would do. And funny thing is, today, he took a selfie with the chief of the Space Force.
So look, Faith, what's good? So look, it wasn't really a selfie.
What was it?
It was, let's get in front of everybody and take a picture. Like a selfie is like when you walk up or whatever and you be like, boom, let's take a quick little selfie. But how they did it is like, man, I don't want to say, okay, I'm going to say this. Hold on real quick. Appreciate everybody being in here right now. Hold on. Maybe put this on here. Anything that comes from Unpopular Celebrities podcast is all unofficial. None of the conversations or comments from us or the guests represent the DoD or the armed forces as a whole. All right. Well, I got y'all in here and got y'all attention. Scotty Roy. Hey, you were in there.
Thank you. That was a selfie. That's why I was trying to tell this guy. It was a selfie.
Yo, so somebody let me know, and you could just put yay, nay. We'll say 1 if you agree, 2 if you disagree. Do you think they were just doing that to mock?
Okay, so that really is the question. Not a question of whether it's a selfie. It's whether they did it as a dig to the previous chief master on the Air Force. So my answer would be yes, it was a soft dig.
I think it was a hard dig.
It was hard dig. You know what I'm saying? Which Mitch, I'm just getting out. Shout out to Joanne Bass. We saw her today. It was awesome.
Yeah.
She was glowing. She looked really good for retirement. But yeah, I think it was a soft dig. All right, we got the band. All right, band. Word up to the band.
That's
all
the
right.
honor guard.
Honor guard, my bad.
Base honor guard says right there.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Sorry, honor guard.
You know what's funny? This guy was tap dancing all day for interviews, man. I won't mention who he was interviewing today. He was glowing the whole time. I won't mention that.
You just
I was about business. I didn't go mention the person.
This is the person. You ain't know her name. This is the first time you
ever you said her name. So you already said you said her. You said her.
I said her.
Did you say her or not?
I said her.
Bro, his tea was like cheesing.
I said their name, but
anyway, back to the question.
So I think it was a hard dig. Like, let's set the precedent right now. There's a new regime here. We run things a different way. Not saying the old regime was bad, but we're just different. Let's get this out the way. Let's make a blanket statement and have fun with it, but still set the message. That's how I took it.
Do you think it was necessary?
100%.
Really?
Recalibrate.
Really?
If you want to hit the reset button, you hit the reset button.
No,
you don't fuck around.
Personally, I think it was in poor taste. Like, you don't do a dig at your predecessor, not in public.
But some people might not found it as a dig.
Like, I don't know. I'm curious what y'all think. If y'all think it was dig, I personally think it was. Like, there's a thing when a new person comes in and they replace you, you're supposed to, you know how commanders do a change of command and they slowly go off into the sunset. That's how it's supposed to work. And you never talk about the previous person, right? So in this case, I mean, everybody knows with Joanne Bass, that was her thing, to connect with the troops with selfies and stuff. When you do that, and the way they did it, it almost gives the impression it was a soft dig, in my opinion. I don't think they meant anything malicious out of it, but I'm curious if there was folks in the audience that took it a different way. Because let's be honest, there's probably some folks that's still in the Joanne Bass movement, like, hey, we miss Chief Bass. Because we saw her today and she could barely get out the door. There are people like stopping her left and right. It was funny. Let's see, we got a comment.
Faith. Appreciate the opening, but can't buy it if I don't know what you're selling, especially if it's
what's that one?
Can't buy it.
What's she talking about?
Can't buy in if I don't know what you're selling.
What's she talking about?
Talking about the new Chief Master on the Air Force.
Oh, yeah, okay.
How they gonna buy in if they don't know what they're about?
Oh, tracking. Yeah. So I mean, I agree. I think. Especially I don't know, man. You know, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think they meant anything malicious behind it, but it's just, you know, perception is reality. And Faith, you are right. I mean, I think the airmen are so used between, you know, K. Wright and Joanne Bass. They're used to wanting to know or seeing what type of senior enlisted leader they have in the Air Force and even in the Space Force. And I think now they're kind of like trying to figure it out. I mean, if you check in the Airman NCO page, shout out to them. They get some good content. Trying to interview you guys, but y'all been ducking me. But anyway, somebody put on there, hey, it's been 4 or 5 months since he started. Where's he at? And I think Davin McCoy went on there and be like, bro, it's only 5 months. Let the man cook.
Yeah,
but
let him cook.
When you think about it, they're trying to figure out how to relate to Faith's point.
I don't think he's really trying to relate at all to Facebook. Only message I seen him put out or them put out was that dang reel with the Navy getting bombed. And it was like, we all fight together. I don't even know what the freak that was about. I was so confused when I saw it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Was it that bad?
Yeah, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's just a reel.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, I don't know what the freak he's talking about. What does this got to do? And it just replays over and over and over and over. I'm just like, come on, man, do something different.
I mean, to Chief Flossie's credit, I think he's trying to do back to basics, focus on mission readiness and, of course, GPC and what may come.
But I'll say don't lose sight of where we're at today.
Yeah,
we are a technology-based enterprise. You can't lose sight that we are a technology-based enterprise.
What you mean by that?
We are ran off technology. 90, I'll say 70% of what we do, I'll say 90. 90% of what we do is technology-based.
So are you trying to say, with that comment, are you trying to relate that to connecting with airmen?
Yes.
Okay, so all right, I'm tracking.
Yeah.
So in that case, I don't think he doesn't want to. I just think his method is different. He's trying to keep it business and without all of the, you know, focusing on social media. I think he's purposely, and let's be honest, as far as I know, and I could be wrong, somebody fact check me. It's not like he had a Facebook account before he got the position. And if you notice, as soon as he got in the office, K. Wright, Joanne Bass, their picture was on the page. His picture's not there.
Gone.
And that's that bad.
He just got the Chief Master.
Is that a bad thing?
No. I agree. Like, know who you're talking to. Like, you're not talking to the person, you're talking to the office.
Yeah.
So I agree with that.
Yeah, I do.
So that's the part. If y'all tracking, like, when you see it like a Nike logo, that doesn't mean you're talking to the CEO of Nike. You're talking to the corporate, so it could be anybody that's answering that.
We got one in there.
Yeah, that's old, but
what's that say? Oh, never mind what that say.
Yeah, not everybody is Chief.
Oh, thank you. You know,
I didn't think that was a compliment, but was that a compliment?
Yeah, I took it.
Oh, that's how you said
it? Is that a compliment?
I
took it as a compliment. You
I think
know?
that was a compliment. I
Oh,
thought that was just saying that not everybody's you. Like
that's
not a
a
compliment or a
compliment.
dig.
That's
It's
a
just like
compliment.
not everybody's me. That's not saying it's a compliment.
Anyway, moving on.
But
It was a fun-filled day. It was interesting. I think that was the biggest thing. So we got a comment here from
Scotty,
Scott
bro,
Roy.
are you in the thing right now? Or are you in the big hit? I know you old, but can you read that? Because I don't read it.
Things have changed with the new team. There's no Diamond One anymore. Different approach,
Different
different
style.
style. So interesting. So shout out to Chad Goff. We talked to him today. So I don't know any team, but I will ask y'all this. I'm interested. I know if you know Chad Goff, we told Chad today he would be perfect as Diamond One. Picture Chad Goff as the new Diamond One. What do you think? You agree? Chime in and say yay. You disagree? Chime in and say no.
Yeah, so you know what? I think there's an interim Diamond One right now. It's a female, Hispanic female.
Really? Who is
Yeah,
it?
I can't remember her name, but she's the interim Diamond One right now. I was gonna just yell at this random shirt and just ask him, but I didn't want to embarrass him. He probably like, "Who's this fool talking to
I
me?"
know. Like, who's this guy? Yeah.
next diamond that walk across, I'm put them on. I'm gonna ask him. Like, I think there's an interim Diamond One right now. I just can't remember their name, but I
Mm,
think it's a female too. But I do agree. Uh, I think he's trying to keep it business like, but you just can't turn the switch off.
I agree. I agree. I concur 100%. You
Right.
can't just flip the switch because then people are going to be like, it's almost like yanking a rug out from somebody. They're just
Right,
sitting there
right,
like,
right, right, right.
what's going on and stuff. And I will tell you, and I've heard a couple of people say this too. I've been to this event after at least 4 times in my career. And this is the first time I've seen where they had a Chief Master Sergeant Air Force panel and the fanfare was so low.
Oh man.
Usually that's like the highlight of it. I don't know what it was. It was a different environment this time.
I think it was the very first event, which they probably thought would be better because
Mm.
you know how these things are. As time goes on, it's less and less people in the crowd for whatever
Mhm.
reason.
Yeah.
So I think they were like, "Oh, we can hit everybody, and we're going to start off with a bang because that's like the highlight."
hmm
But nobody had. I'll be honest. I'm just going to be honest here because I'm trying to be honest
I
all the
thought
time.
we've been doing that anyway.
Yeah, but I think the way I'm going to say this, the way Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force came out, the way Chief Master Sergeant Space Force came out, it was so scripted and so cringy.
Mm.
Did not free flow into an introduction.
Cringy?
Cringy. It was like you know what it was? It was what's that new platform? Y'all help me out. That new platform that plays like B-rated movies. TiVo.
Yeah, Timu.
Timu.
I never looked at it. I've heard of it.
It's like Timu with bad acting, and they're
Mm.
just sitting there just acting everything out, and I was just like, "This is so bad."
Mm. Mm. If you hear in the comments, or if you're seeing this, let us know if you were there live and present when this went down. I'm curious to hear your thoughts too. But that's interesting. I wonder if that was designed that way or it just came off
Like first they did, it's
unintentionally.
like okay, it's weird they came out. Then they did the selfie,
Mm.
right? And then they started talking about strategic stuff, and then they were just like,
Stuff.
I was almost said the other S word. Then they started saying, "Let's introduce the new chief, man, or the old chief master sergeant Air Force, because that's what y'all here for, right?"
Man, that's a senior airman with a mess dress. That's what's up, man. Master sergeants, get your weight up. I just saw a senior airman with a mess dress. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So then they were like, "Listen, you think we should do it now?" It's just like we're doing a podcast now. Hey, you think we should introduce the next guest? What do you think? You think we should introduce
Maybe
the
we
guest?
should.
Yeah.
Let's
Hey,
go.
how about we do it?
Yes, let's do it now.
Let's go in. Let's ask the people what they think. Do y'all want to see the next guest? And it's just like, what are y'all doing right now? Just get to the dang show.
No, we're not saying it wasn't all that way today. It was a lot of good engagements going on. Let's see. It was good. It was good. I just think, I guess, because I've been to so many, it just seemed like, let's be honest, when people come, that's what they want to see. They want to see the Chief Master Sergeant Air Force, Chief Space Force, and the Chief Master Sergeant. But there were some good nuggets. Now, Pete has got some of the notes from there. I'm sorry, hitting the mic.
Yeah.
Pete's got some notes, some nuggets from K Wright, and some nuggets from Chief Finch. It was good. I'm gonna have to steal those. And when he tells you, that don't mean you steal them, because we can't. Everybody's stealing them, because I want to make it look like I'm the smart guy in the room. So
Yeah,
just let me.
I got some Bob Gaylor ones too. If
Okay,
you want to do
go
those
ahead.
first, or do you want to do the
Do the highlights, like the
okay.
really good.
So look, Jim Finch was asked about supporting how we. It was an overall question, but he answered it. I won't say it was directed at him, but about supporting people. Yo, he said one of the. I'm gonna say trillest lines because I'm in Houston, but one of the trillest lines I ever heard. He said there are people that will unplug your life support just to charge their cell phone.
Man,
Let me say again. Right There's some people that you know who would unplug your life support just to charge their cell phone. If you got people like that in your life, man, that's is like. Big. But when you hear it and it resonates, how many people can think about? Man, I know somebody that would do that. I know somebody that would keep their cell phone on and keep that thing going. Yeah, come on. You want to come on? Come on. Don't be scared now. That's crazy. You got to come back. I'll get you to come back. But yeah, so yeah, look, Scotty Roy wrote that down too. Yo, that was fire.
Yeah, that was really good.
And then I say, when he said it, I looked at it, I was like, am I the only one that just heard that mic drop moment? Like, you could have just left the panel and been done after that.
Go to the next one.
Okay, so Chief Wright was asked, somebody asked basically, what do you do? And it's a controversial question. Hey, McCall, we gonna go eat? What we gonna do, man? Coldest line today for sure. We need to go eat. But so Chief Wright, well, the panel was asked. Let me get it right. The panel was asked, how do you deal with leadership who are making bad decisions based on experience or based on facts or based on things that have happened? And this is the senior airman asked the question. So he's like, in my position, how do I handle that? Yo, Chief Wright said, yo. When a senior leader is making a bad decision based on past experience, they're still making bad decisions. Chief Wright said, be more curious and less judgmental.
Damn. That's yo, we should do a top 5 hardest lines for AFSA because those two were good. I take it back. I like that line better because in this day and age, it just seems like we always have the young troops always throwing up flags all the time of what leadership is doing, and if they don't do what they want them to do, or if we don't do what I can't even talk tonight. If we don't do what they want, if they want, man, I'm hungry. Then they say toxic leader, bad leadership. Whereas as leaders, sometimes we got to make decisions, and we're not going to always make the right decision. Or just because it doesn't agree with what you believe is the right decision, don't mean it's wrong. And that line that K. Wright said, man, that's a touchdown right there, bro. I think that's number 1 right there, man.
He said, you know what? He threw it in there so smooth. So it wasn't like he just said that. He was talking. And he said, I think you should be a little bit more curious and a little less judgmental.
Yeah, it's a strange.
I said, whoa.
Yeah, plated dinner over here. This is really strange. You hungry? Yeah, that too, but it's really weird. But anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Anyway.
They ran out of.
Oh, it's Dell. What's up, Dell?
Dell. Bro.
What's going on, man?
Yo.
He's at the Wolf Pack. Oh. Wolf Pack.
That's what the Wolf Pack.
Wolf Pack. Have you been to Wolf Pack?
No, I've been to Osan.
Yo, who's been to Wolf Pack? Chime in the comments. Wolf Pack alum, baby. Senior Airman, Town Patrol, baby. Tango 10.
What's Tango 10?
That was my call sign, Tango 10.
Like your personal?
Yeah, Tango 10.
Like that was your, like, if somebody wanted to reach
Tango
DC,
10.
They called Tango 10 and only
Tango
you answered.
10. Yep.
So there was 9 other people ahead of you.
His earplugs behind me because I had one of those when I was Tango 10.
So there was 9 other people ahead of you.
No, it just you got one. It's Tango 10. Don't even trap, man. You see how he tried to throw his in like that? It's not very good. He's just mad because he wasn't Town Patrol.
Okay, you were Town Patrol?
That's what I just said, man.
You broke up fights?
Yeah, man.
You didn't get the brakes beat off?
Bro, you don't understand. Those who worked with me with Chief Counsel back in the day when I was Sergeant Tech Sergeant Counsel, I used to crack heads back in the day. Matter of fact, I don't know, Luz Hollis probably not on here, but you asked Luz Hollis.
She vacationed.
I flipped several people who was at Kadena when she was there. Ask her about Gate 2. I don't play, but I'm old now.
You was out there.
But anyway.
That's crazy. But anyway, those are two what do you call them? Mic drop moments.
Yeah, 2 mic drop moments.
Yeah, that I heard today. Bob Gaylor. So they did a segment about him. It's like 30 freaking minutes long, but it was good. All it was his last kind of words. They had a cool little interview with him. So y'all don't know Bob Gaylor. Go ahead.
Man, God, who doesn't know Bob Gaylor,
Well,
man?
this might be
He's
some people that don't.
practically, arguably, the best chief master sergeant Air Force of all time. I mean, prior defender. I mean, he's been around for ages. He's even despite being retired, everyone knows him for his his humor and his
Mhm.
ability to connect with airmen. And he's always, even in his age and his health condition, he was still connecting with airmen virtually, going to different events. And unfortunately, when he passed, man, that hit us pretty hard, man. And then for them to pay tribute to him here is awesome. I think that was really nice.
So look, he had a couple quotes. I don't want them to die off because they're actually pretty good. So he said, "People remember you by four things." This is his analogy
Mm-hmm.
or his thought process:
Mm-hmm.
how you look, what you did, what you said, and how you said it. People remember you for those four things.
That how you look, that's a tricky one.
So that's what he said, and he was. I thought he was gonna say like white male, 5'5",
Mhm.
but he didn't say it like that. He almost switched it to how you look as far as not like if you're wearing a suit and tie,
Mhm.
just a little bit about yourself.
Mm.
Yeah. Chief Wright did call him the
Mhm.
goat.
Yeah, he is the goat.
Yeah. He also did the mailbox thing.
Mhm.
So
The
the
mailbox analogy.
yeah,
What do you mean, Chief Gaylor?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's your name on your mailbox.
Mm.
And then he said, if you done it, it ain't bragging.
Mm. Mm.
What you think about that?
If you done it, it ain't
If
bragging.
you done it and you telling somebody you done it, it's not bragging.
I agree with that.
I think that's a touchy one.
That's what do you mean by why you say it's touching?
Because if I tell y'all like, you know how people say flex.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you done it and you just telling somebody about it, then it's almost like I don't know. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. First of all, I take notes in all my class. Look, I'm like a scholar student. All right, I take notes in all my class. I've been doing that since kindergarten, son. Kindergarten.
You
Taking
know, I mean,
notes.
I am interested though. I've asked this on the show before. I'm curious, what are your top three based on how long you served in the military? Your top three SimSat.
Oh, that's kind of sucks.
Why?
Because I can only give you two.
Okay, give me two.
Roy and Wright.
So who's number one? Wait, what about Joanne Bass?
No, she's not even my top 100.
Okay.
As far
Not
as
in the top 100.
and there's only 19.
Damn. Hey, I'm glad the disclaimer came up there. This didn't come from me.
No. You know what? Like, I guess she would have to be in there and that's the last three, right?
He said, "I guess she."
I
Has to
guess
be
like Cody was in between Roy and Wright. I don't fuck with him, so it's just Roy, Wright.
Sorry, guys, there's no bleep button.
Yeah, I guess it's just Roy, Wright, and Bass, and that's about it in that order.
Dang.
In that order.
Okay.
But I mean, that pretty much as I know. How you look is also in reference to uniform because back then the look matters. Yeah, I missed the BDUs. It could have been, and then man, he was talking about.
I miss the BDUs, man. I really do.
Who's your top three?
BDUs
because you got a lot.
I won't put them in top three because that's controversial. Because it makes me think. I just said name three good ones. So here it is. I would say, I'll name a couple and then I'll try to put them in order. K. Wright, Joanne Bass, Campanelli, Roy, and I won't name Chief Gaylor because I wasn't in the service when he was in. But if I were to name all of them, he would definitely be my number one. Now, out of those four I just named, because I'm omitting Cody for obvious reasons.
I don't know the obvious, but okay.
You don't know Cody? What's the obvious? You don't know?
I don't know. I just want you to.
So, what do you think about Cody?
I mean, he's cool. It
sounds like he's being a check. I mean, he's cool. Come on, it's Cody, man.
Dang.
It's like, I mean, Chief Cody was like the Emperor on Star Wars, man. Come on, he was just cutting people off.
Look, Almanza, you can't say Gaylor because you didn't serve with him. I mean, you might have. But
he ain't served with no.
He been in a while. Hey, Almanza been in a while.
You see him cloudy like that.
Yo, Almanza been in a while. Yo, what up, Nick? Hey,
what's up, big homie? Man?
Hey, we had somebody gave you a good shout out.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah,
and a bad shout out too in another way. But I won't mention it.
Yeah. But Murphy gave you a good shout out. Said that you were the best of the two brothers. That's kind of subjective. But yeah, good
Let
shout
out
out.
all the teams.
Yeah. Can I say what? Bro, say whatever you want. You're right. You say whatever. But you gotta pick three. You gotta pick three.
All right,
Okay,
so
go
I'll
ahead.
say
Sorry.
three. So
Captain because you on his best dress.
first of all,
On his best
first
dress.
of all, first of all, I served with Campanelli when I was a Comanche DM, and I thought he always was available to mentor the folks on DM. So yeah, I have a connection with Campanelli. My 300
Hey, shout out to you. Good luck on
probably
this
I
time.
would say honestly I would say what y'all talking about. Hey Nick, tell me who is your top three SimSafs since you've served while you've served in uniform.
Right.
Top three. So me, I would say K Wright. And the reason why I say K Wright is because one, he looks like me. Two, I thought the way he connected with Airmen
No, I'll give you
was
that.
awesome. My favorite memory, well, I have two, real quick. My favorite memory is when he was playing Airmen online on YouTube in Madden. He was getting the brakes beat off of him.
Where was this?
This was all over YouTube. He was
I
playing Madden with
missed
the
it.
troops.
Oh,
And
I
I
missed
said,
it.
that's the type of command chief I'm going to be.
That's dope.
And I did the same thing.
You
DM.
get the brakes
Shout
beat
out
off
to the
you, too.
Airmen and DM. I killed them in Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers and Street Fighter. Anyway, so I thought that was cool. Not only that, I remember when I made the command chief list, he called me out of the blue. If you watch the skit from Dave Chappelle with Rick James, when he called, it was like an aura just surrounded the phone. And I was like, this is K Wright? Are you serious? He said, oh yeah, Nick Jack, K Wright, right? So anyway, I'll speed up to the story. When we get to DC, you know how all the chiefs are there and they see, K Wright, and they all like, oh my God, I want to get close.
Hello again.
What's up, Shay? I avoided being around K Wright because I'm telling my wife, Wendy, my bride, I was like, I'm not gonna sweat him, whatever. So I go upstairs and we're gonna eat. This dude came out of nowhere and he said, hey DC, you have nice shoes. I said, hey, Chief, yours is nice too. That's true, but you need to wear these. So I looked down at his, he had on these Stacey Adams, right? They were real comfortable. And he was like, I'll let you know where they're at. Give me your number. So I gave him my work number. And he thought about it. He's
Not
like,
the work number.
no, not your work number.
That's crazy.
Your cell number. So I'm thinking like, this is a trick. Is he really wanting my personal number? So I gave it to him. And then he texted me right away the link, right? And so then he said, hey, look, you need to get one of these. It's a little lapel that you wear on your collar, on your suit, but it's like a flower, right? Because I had a handkerchief. Mm-hmm. So he said, don't worry, I'll hook you up. The next day, we're with all the chiefs having lunch. This dude walks in the room. Everybody turns like this. And so Wendy was like, hey, here go K-Rod. I said, man, forget that. I ain't sweating that dude, man. I don't want nobody sweating. He walks in. He comes up behind me, taps this shoulder, and then puts some on the table and walks off. I look down the table. It's a Ziploc bag of 5 of the flower lapels from his collection. And he turned around. He went like this. Bro, I mean, how many people in that position is going to do that? I mean, when you're in a position like that, you've got to be able to give people the impression you're a human being. You're a regular human being. And he has maintained that to this day. And then one more bonus to one, and I'll be quiet. When they had the issues with George Floyd, I know everybody remembers that time. For him to come online and send that message out along with his boss, and it's a shame. Some people actually got on him about that. But I mean, I thought that was bold how he did it. And I had a lot of respect for him to this day for that. So that's why I say K Wright.
Can we go back to the comments?
Yeah.
Nick Jack was sitting here. He said,
Nick Jack, first of all, it's not an alligator blazer. You don't have fashion. It's not an alligator blazer. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like leather. You know what I'm saying?
Like pleather.
And yeah, like pleather. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of an old school look. You know what I'm saying? Just because nobody ain't walking around in friggin' these suits that you wearing and stuff don't mean I ain't worried about you, Nick Jack. Why are you even here anyway?
I mean, he's good. He's adding content to the show. He said only Kate Wright and Listen Jesus is he's in my top 8 on my
MySpace.
I surprised still got a MySpace, not at all. But what you think about that nickname, Enlisted Jesus?
I'm not a fan of it.
Not a fan at all.
I'm not a fan of it. I don't think he was.
I'm not even really a religious person like that.
Yeah, that's blasphemy, man. I don't play with that, man.
Don't ever.
I'm actually gonna wear it again. I have a black one, so I'm going to wear it, partner. Don't worry about me. No, was too hot.
Thank goodness. All right, thank goodness.
First of all, do you even have a suit?
Yeah,
do you have a suit? I ain't never seen this dude wear a suit one time. He always wear the Pinky in the Brain T-shirt and some Jordan. That's all I ever see him
wear. It's
wear.
not Pinky in the Brain T-shirt. Shout out to
I bought him that shirt. I bought him that shirt.
I
bought him that shirt.
We gonna bring these out. It's gonna be a lot nicer. We'll bring these out.
That's right, Russ. Haters. That's right.
He's talking about when we talk about List of Jesus. Yo, ain't nobody hating on that. I just think it's a crazy nickname. Now if I had to rate my top Comanche,
man, thank you. I'll take back everything I said about to you, Nick Jack. I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What about Chief Wolf? Where Chief Wolf at in your top 5?
Scotty
Roy said service dress. That's all I got. That's pretty good.
No, that's a good question.
What's that?
That's a good question. Y'all tell me who are y'all top 3 command chiefs? It don't matter the tier.
It's so crazy. I never really talked to command chiefs like that.
You talking to me?
Well, just you, but that's biased. But I mean, Wayne Sharp, but I've never worked with him. I just like Ronnie Woods.
Okay.
I like how they get down. Let me think. Man, I'm running out. Jason Schaefer.
Wow, Jason Schaefer. All right, we can shout out to him. We had him on a quick interview. You'll see later on this week.
Yeah. Man, I already said you.
Oh. Hey, man, my signal thing.
Man, get your Boost Mobile up, man. Oh, look, Tony Bostic.
Will Farm, Sharp, Council, and Woods. That's a good list.
Is that
and they're all defenders, too. Interesting.
Oh, man, we got a lot of Comanches out. Okay, Jay. What up, Jay?
Vegas Clark. Adrian Warren.
Oh, she was on the podcast.
That is an interesting choice. So, Jay, I'm curious. Because, I'm not sure who Dave Staten is or Vegas Clark, but I'm interested in Adrian Warren. Now that I don't agree with you, I just think most people pick operational chiefs. Not saying she's not, but I just love her heart and her spirit. She's very down to earth.
Oh, I missed one. Chris Rogers.
Oh, I didn't say retire, but I guess we could throw in retire.
Yeah. Oh, that's retire. Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Rogers. She's here, man. And man, it was good seeing her, man. She's awesome. Yeah. Shout out to her.
Okay, we got some more. Let me see. Council. Who's that? Mm-hmm. Cam Washington.
Cam Washington.
Oh, for sure.
Lucero, Stockett.
Yeah, Stockett's
Chief
good.
Ship. Okay.
I don't know who Chief Ship is. Drago. I forgot about Drago.
He's about to retire. Shout out to him. Woods.
Who's
Damian. Walker. I don't know who.
Who's Council? Oh shit. Who's Walker?
Cox. I didn't say it.
Who's Walker? I'm trying to think who Walker is.
Maybe I wonder if he means Chris Walker. Russ, are you talking about Chris Walker who retired, who's a former defender? I think his last duty station was it Hill? Maybe?
What do you think about Drago?
I've only met Drago once in person, and through Facebook. He's pretty good dude, man. He's
a different. He's very, 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 very outspoken.
Yeah.
In a good way, in a way you want it. Cam Washington, I never worked for her, but how you not like Cam Washington?
Yeah, how do you not like Cam Washington?
Stockett, she's really cool, really down with the airmen and stuff like that. Now my favorite chief of all time. Yeah. You know what's funny?
We walked right into that one.
This is like when you read, but you're not reading ahead, and then all of a sudden you start reading. All right, let's see what you say. Walker's a cop. Okay, you got
Chris Walker, right? I think you're talking about Christopher Walker, and he's retired, right?
He gonna answer your question about Chief Warren.
That's why she is about the people. Chief Clark was my CCM at the Lick. Okay, Insta-Lick. When the coup happened. Stanton, I was his exec at Luke and was AETC command chief, retired a few years ago. Okay. That's straight.
Shoot. You're so right. Had Andy Gilbert. Had to.
You know what, man? Let's
he just retired. He just retired.
You know what?
So shout out to him.
I'm feeling a little provocative.
I kind
of want to bring it up, but something tells me don't bring it up. We're gonna play odds and evens. Even I'm going to bring it up. Odd I won't. Odds and evens means you take your phone and then you flip it around and you look at the last digit. So even I'm gonna talk about it, odd I'm not. Boom. Odd, okay, I won't bring it.
That's crazy. I've never done that before.
You're lucky because I sure want to talk about my man Andy Gilbert.
So I will say this. Can I say something about him?
Yeah, of course.
First of all, congratulations on your retirement. Right? Of course, that's number one. Number two is, if y'all know who Andy Gilbert is, he's a command chief to me. I'll say that. He retired chief, but he's a command chief to me. I'll say that. Faith said, Chief Master Sergeant retired Justin Walker. Is that the same Walker that Amon's talking about? He's one of my faves. Is he a cop? Faith?
I don't know. I wonder if that's Justin Walker that Russ is talking about too.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, interesting.
And Chief Counsel is an honorable.
I'm an honorable mention.
Yes.
The respect
yes.
Is real, man.
Honorable mention. Honorable mention. Oh, look. Hey, Nick said don't do it. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. Hopefully what I said is right. But that's a pretty good question. Hey, can we talk about the Olympics?
Oh, yes. Let's do that. Let's transition real quick.
Okay. So 2 things about the Olympics I want to talk about. Number one, Jordan Childs. And number 2 is the men's basketball team. So where we want to go?
Let's start with Jordan Childs.
Okay. So if y'all don't know, Jordan Childs won the bronze medal in a controversial way. So if y'all didn't see it, she basically did her floor exercise, which is the last event for the individuals for floor. Look, Amanda said breakdancing. Oh, we'll talk about breakdancing.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about breakdancing.
Yeah. So, so she did her event on individual floor. She came out in 4th. Well, her coaches went back and said, basically, you need to check her routine again because she did a move that y'all didn't score. They re-looked at it. They found the move. They rescored it, moved it in 3rd place. The problem was they already announced who won. So this girl from one of the Spanish countries, forgive me.
Argentina? I don't know.
It may be. But she was celebrating. Had the flag running around, blah, blah. And all of a sudden they came out. It's like, boom, you got the bronze. Well, fast forward, a week later maybe, they said, we're going to take the bronze medal back. You don't get to keep the bronze. I think at this point, just give both of them bronze.
Really?
That's what I think.
It was Romania.
Okay.
Romania.
Yeah. So at this point, just give both of them bronze. It's 2. And Jordan Childs has deleted all her social medias. She said because of mental health reasons, which I can understand. That's a wild roller coaster you just went on in like a week. Your thoughts?
I don't have any issue with her. I don't blame her. I think everybody should take a pause for mental health. I disagree with you though.
Go ahead.
What's right is right, man. Because like you do the flip, right? When the athlete from Romania thought she won and she was running around celebrating, they made the challenge and then she lost. Childs was jubilant when she won, and the athlete from Romania was in tears. And then, it's a week later, and they made a mistake. But by the rule book, they got the challenge in late. So you want them to get it right. So they're right in taking the medal. Is it right? It's a shame, but it's the right thing to do. Because think of it this way: what if the roles are reversed, and we would be celebrating that Jordan Childs was vindicated, but because she's one of us, we have an issue with it. What's right is right, man. I think they should have took the medal.
I have a small issue with it. I think that was the girl who was doing the flips. They did the flips with the drill team. I wanted to say hi, but anyway. Let me see. Chief Draper Code. Oh, we're still talking about Chiefs.
Okay.
I know Draper. Why do I know Draper? But anyway, so that was very controversial. Sucks that what happened. I think we have 2 different perspectives. I'm saying give them both bronze. You're saying it's done is done.
No, I don't agree with that, man. You don't give them both bronzes. Right is right, man.
So you think she should have kept it? Or they made her give it back.
They should make her give it back. That's the right thing to do.
Well, all right.
It's the right thing to do.
Breakdancing or basketball?
They're both Let's save breakdancing for last. Let's talk about basketball.
Okay, go ahead.
So I asked a couple of people earlier. You'll see later on this week. There's a debate. I know everyone saw Steph Curry's phenomenal performance, right? 2 questions.
Pete says gets to keep what? And Pete?
Chief and Pete, she gets to keep it. Nah, man. It can't do that. Then it brings into question the rules of the Olympics.
Olympic committee seems off. They always been off for gymnastics, from gymnastics, to change the rules on how people were to allow into the track practice area. Just a lot of back and forth inconsistency. I don't know anything about that, but yep, like Amanza said, USA. Maybe I am a little biased. All right, go ahead, basketball. We're gonna transition basketball, y'all.
One, do y'all believe LeBron should have won MVP or should have been Steph Curry? Somebody made a point and they said LeBron had 4 good games, Curry had 2 good games, but the impact of what he did, they would not have won the gold medal without Steph Curry when they played Serbia and when they played France in the end. And what does the real mean of MVP? Some people would say, yeah, most valuable player, but some people would say you don't always have to make the best, make the last shot to be MVP. Steph Curry made all the shots. And then my other question is, there's a debate. Which one was the best dream team? This version or 92 Jordan, Bird, Magic Johnson era? People make the argument that the dream team in 92
What's that?
only played 4 all-star teams.
Oh, we're talking about AFSA.
Yeah.
If you can hear hustle, that's fine.
But some folks think the 92 Dream Team only played 4 NBA All-Stars, where this team plays 62, and I mean it's across all the teams across the world. So interested to hear your thoughts.
Well, let's look at some of the comments. So Dale says Tatum is boycotted this summer. Did he really?
Why?
Because he didn't get no PT.
Why?
Playing time.
He did play a little bit.
But he didn't get Jason Tatum playing time.
So look at the dude. What's his name? Halliburton.
Yeah, Halliburton.
This is what you do when you just on the team and you don't do anything, and he bit the gold medal. I mean, it is what it is.
I didn't see that.
It's a team of all-stars. You know what I'm saying?
So, but he ain't the worst of the all-star. Let's see what Nick Jack said. Man, Curry has time. Give LeBron his flowers. Lord have mercy.
I wish I wasn't behind the table. I would roll on the floor like LeBron would do. Man. Come on, man.
Are you freaking floppy kid?
Come on, man.
I get he's 4 years old and doing amazing things. He's probably on steroids, but that's crazy. MJ okay, we'll get to that. Curry should have been the MVP all day. I agree with that.
I agree.
I'm just making. Oh, you were just making a joke, man. I thought you were serious. But yeah, he got no love. And MJ all day. Okay, so number one. Like Shaq said, we are the most dominant. We should be the most dominant basketball. We should be able to put together the most dominant team, the United States of America, in basketball. We've been doing this since '92. We should be blasting people by 50. Like Shaq said, we ain't been beating people by 50. I'm not impressed. The fact that we beat Serbia by 1 tells a lot. And Serbia is not that good. They got like 1. And you know what's funny? Each team got like 1 or 2 good players. We have 12.
Good point.
12 players that are number 1 on their team, except for Halliburton might be. Halliburton might be number 1 on their team. Now I get there's only one ball.
Halliburton play for?
Indiana. I get he's good. I get there's only one ball, right? I get there's hard to share. I get it's hard to communicate. You only been playing for a little bit of time, trying to figure everybody out. And a lot of times, like Booker was cooking.
Yeah.
Booker was doing things, which I was surprised about.
Yeah.
But Kevin Durant looked like he came out of nowhere and all of a sudden started hooping like he did for OKC. So all that I was pretty impressed with. I just wasn't like we should be blowing teams out, blowing them out. But definitely say, and I'll shut up. I've been talking a while. The 92 Dream Team all day.
But why?
I guess just the names and how bad they beat players was the thing. I know basketball has evolved since then, but I think the way that we could, this is what I'll say. In 92, we could have went out there and just, played around with them and beat them by 10. But no. We wanted to dominate. We didn't care if we beat them by 100. And it's like nobody took a back seat. Nobody took days off. Nobody took time off. Like they all went out there and hooped. Let's go to these comments quick. They gave LeBron the MVP so he could finally say he had something.
MJ never won MVP.
They didn't have it. They didn't have it. LeBron is
suspect.
The GOAT. Okay, and then you're gonna say Kyrie should have been on that roster. Above who? Halliburton?
Over Halliburton. Over that one bum from Boston with the big, huge hairline.
Who has the big?
The bald-headed dude. I forgot his name.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but
Brown, help me out.
He
Brown,
finally
help me
cut
out.
his hair, man. That joint looked terrible, bro. He looked like that dude from The Wire.
Brown, help me out. Over White. That's who it is. White. Light-skinned cat. Yeah, who has the bad? Okay, let me see.
Matt, what's up, bro?
Matt said, this dream team is the better. The world is closer than Gap on us. The world players now are much better than the world player. I agree with that.
Why does it seem like every time Matt comes on here, he wants to set stuff on fire? He always does that all the time.
But what do you think? I've been talking a lot.
So this nonsense about Dream Team has only played 4 NBA All-Stars versus the latter team.
I got you. Are you at the main hotel? Go ahead.
The 60-some people the NBA players is playing now. I personally think talent-wise, looking like Pete's hairline. That's pretty accurate.
Russ,
yes,
homie. Russ,
yes,
homie.
Shots fired.
Oh man, I actually look up to you, Russ. That's crazy. That's crazy. And don't say you're just playing. It's too late for that. You should have put it right afterwards.
Haters.
You should have put it right afterwards.
Haters.
Because of LeBron. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But come on, let's be honest. Like, I think overall, the original Dream Team is better. The outside of Christian Laettner, just throw Christian Laettner out the side. But the rest of them, come on. And some people would think I'm being nostalgic. I'm just being honest. I mean, this current team don't really play defense. Let's be honest. Nobody in the NBA play defense, right? What I mean by defense, I get it. LeBron does a couple of blocks every once in a while, but they don't play defense like they did back in the 90s.
I think nowadays the NBA and all of basketball is about outscoring and not about stopping anybody. It's like, you shoot a 2, we're going to shoot a 3. And then we'll outscore you, we'll win. It's almost like, I think it was the Eagles. With, I know it's different sport, but with, who's your coach that sped up the game?
Oh, that dirtbag Chip Kelly?
Chip Kelly. He was like, yo, as long as we outscore him, who cares?
Man,
we're going to score him. We're going to score quickly. And then it's like, who cares?
It's going to throw up in my mouth mentioning Chip Kelly.
I need to insert the chief counsel. What's the chief counsel mean?
What the duck mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Diamond. Yes, sir. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Now, on to breaking. Have you guys seen first time ever breakdancing, or they call it breaking, entered into the Olympic competition? And it was some good dancers, but bro, the dancer from Australia did nothing to help the art of breakdancing. I don't know if you saw her performance. I wish I had my equipment because I would love to play it right now. But it was atrocious. She did a mixture of the Thriller joint when she went like this.
Yeah, I saw it.
Like, what the heck is that, man? And then, how come, Pete, you got a UPC shirt on, but I still...
Why? You in golf. You in cheap golf. I promise. Look, I got y'all. Holy moly donut shop. I got y'all. Man, I got y'all, man. Rachel, what's good? You right. Okay, go ahead.
Yo, it's crazy how breakdancing started in New York, man. And they had this one dude, I think his name was Victor. They're talking about how great a breakdance was. What? Man, so don't get me wrong. Japanese don't play. Talk about hip-hop culture. They are a hip-hop culture. But how did we lose that, man? We should have won the gold with that, man.
Story on ESPN said that she only trained for 37 minutes. And she got tweeted and did what she did. Oh, she got okay.
And she majored in breakdancing and teaches that. What university is that?
That's crazy.
The I'll be damn university. What the deal is that?
Did you hear that breakdancing won't be in the Olympics anymore?
Good.
They took it out of the Olympics.
Well, they took boxing out too. You hear about that?
Hell no, I didn't hear.
I pull it up, man. It was all over the internet. They pulled boxing out of the Olympics for 20 years.
Oh my God, Nicholas Jackson. Nick Jack, I got you. Have faith. You know what they say? Have faith. When you can't see it, you gotta have faith. Have freaking faith. I got you. I got you. How you doing, Chief?
Some popular celebrities.
Come back. When you come back, come on around and say hello to the audience.
Who's that?
I'm looking at the article for the Olympics.
Who's that?
That's Sean Andrews. He's a cop too. He's the command chief over at Scott Air Force Base. He's a good dude.
I heard the name. Bro, the faith is gone. Nick, bro, that's like saying our friendship is gone. That kind of hurt my heart a little bit. Lightweight, that hurt my heart. You know what I didn't see is my shirt.
What? Oh, you talking about Nick Jack?
Man, where's Turbo at? Who? Turbo.
Oh yeah, he's a breakdancer. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that from what's that movie called? Breaking? What's that movie? What's that old school breakdance movie? God, dog.
I don't remember.
Matt
I know
Morris.
what you're talking about.
He's a what's that old school breakdance movie?
Beach Street.
Beach Street. Is that Turbo from Beach Street?
Maybe.
I don't know. I never seen Beach Street. I never seen it at all.
But you know, it's a shame like that. I might get a little bit provocative here, but breakdancing is part of the hip hop culture. There's a lot of mess. Again, please, folks, check your mess dresses for your people, man. It's a lot of buttons popping around here, and there's a lot of stuff about to get ripped. Anyway, check your stuff. But breakdancing is part of the trinity in hip hop. You got breakdancing, DJing, and MCing. And it's funny, when breakdancing was out, a lot of folks back then frowned on it. They was like, this ain't no art. This is not an art. And here you are, fast forward to 2024. It's in the Olympics, which helps bring world acclaim to the art of breakdancing. But that person in Australia, man, that was terrible. Terrible. Nathan Jackson, you watching?
Oh, Nate's on here.
You watching, bro? You my favorite chief. I love
Nate on
you.
here. Y'all thought Chief Counsel was your favorite chief. Oh no, he said he's your favorite command chief. Different levels to this. Different levels to this shit. Yeah.
So anyway, breakdance. It was atrocious. It was a good competition. It was atrocious.
Horrible.
Let's talk about the boxing match.
The female that's a guy.
Mm-hmm. He's not a guy. He's not a guy. Don't listen to this guy.
Girl, that's a guy.
He's not a guy.
It's work, right?
Yeah, this is work, man. This is work, man. We doing a podcast, man. We talking about AFSA, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got Chief Master Sergeant Dennis Fusilier here. Yeah. The first guest of the day, man. But let's talk about the boxing thing, though. All right. So, I will admit, I'll be honest and transparent.
Nate, what's good, man? Hey, thank you to Good Brothers back on here.
I'll be honest.
Hey, get your brother. Yeah, my bad. I messed that one up with the girl who's a guy.
I'll be honest. When I first saw it, I was in outrage because I swore this boxer was a man. Until I did my research and a couple people checked me. It's like, yo, this is a female and just born with more testosterone than in normal levels than a female. And not only that, this boxer already fought 16 times. She has like a 9-7 record. And out of 9-7 record, she already lost 2 females. It's just in her country, I believe it was Algeria or Albania. I think it was Albania, Algeria. I'm sorry, I can't remember which one. But they have strict laws when it comes to LGBTQ. So the question is, because she can't help how she was born, why she should not be able to participate in the Olympics?
No, I think she should.
There are some folks, like, I don't know if Tony Bosick was here. He was going, not in a bad way, back and forth with Chad Goff, because his argument, along with another lady, was like, hey, what if it was your daughter?
Step your game up.
Okay.
What am I beefing about?
Okay. I mean, I can see it both ways. Like,
it's the freaking flopping Olympics. It's not the church league boxing match.
A lot of people mentioned that. They said, hey, maybe this boxer was more prepared than the other boxer. And so, which brings to another good point. Do you think the Italian boxer just quit because she wanted to make a statement, or because she got hit in the face and hurt as hell, or both?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I almost wonder, like, it's one thing if she got knocked the duck out.
Right. Yeah. That's.
But I mean, I'm not her, but when she got punched in the face, it doesn't like her face is all messed up.
I mean, they wear headgear.
It almost gives me the impression she did it to make a statement.
I mean, she's in the freaking Olympics. Like, this is not the.
She got rocked. She got a snot box rock. So you don't think it was because she was trying to make a statement. You think it was because she got her snot box rock. And it's a shame because it was a wave. And now, I'm hearing she's the actual boxer in question is suing the Olympic Committee.
Over what?
Yeah, because of slander, because of all the stuff.
Oh, well, I mean, that's her fault. But, I mean, you look like a man. People going to say you look like a man.
DC, tighten up. This is our year. Please.
Oh, man. Hold on. I got to get this. I got to step away. Let me get this. By yourself.
This must be good. You stopping in the middle of a podcast. I don't even know why I don't take over this podcast myself anyway. But yeah, so that was a good. So DC tighten up. Yeah, I doubt it, bro. I feel sorry for the Titans, man. You guys ain't got Derrick Henry no more. I doubt that, seriously. But anyway, interested to hear y'all comments, what y'all think about that. So while we're thinking about that, let's move on to another topic. So have you guys been following what's going on in the political race? I will admit, your boy, when I saw former President Trump almost get assassinated, I told my bride, I said, hey, look, the Republican Party is on fire. Like, them dudes is like fanatical. They going crazy. The Democrats need to do something. Then not only that, it was a question of, hey there, hey. Now it's a question of, with President Biden having the squirrely debate where he had some issues there. It was a question of what's the Democrats going to do? And then, lo and behold, they convinced President Biden to drop out the race, which we reported on Unpopular Celebrities about a couple of weeks ago. And then they insert Kamala Harris as the front runner. And look at the wave of support that Vice President Harris has received. It's like the Republican Party is like, they're like backstepping now. Like they're like trying to figure out what to do. They don't know what to do with the wave of support the Democratic Party is receiving. So I'm curious, you guys out there, were you guys already going to vote for President Biden? And if not, are you going to vote for Vice President Harris? Are you convinced that Vice President Harris is the right person for the job? Or is it just a lesser of two evils because you don't want President Trump in office? And also, if you vote for President Trump or former President Trump, interested to hear your comments. But yeah, that was crazy. Let's see if there's any comments yet. Let's see. Oh, this is, okay, bro, she got rocked. I wish I could have made a statement with a UPC shirt. Yeah, good point. I tried to tell this dude to get the shirts, man. This dude is like Homeboy Shopping Network from In Living Color. He think he's going to make a shirt. He tries to make a shirt. He forgets about the shirt. It's funny. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. Almanza. Okay, what we got? President Trump all day. Russ, tell me. I'm interested. What makes you? Why do you vote? Why are you voting for President Trump? I'm curious. Is it because? Tell me what is it about? What issue about President Trump? Not issue. I guess platform interests you the most to make you want to vote for President Trump. So that's interesting. So we were talking about the change into the presidential race when former President Trump almost got assassinated, and the Republican Party was in an uproar, and they had all this momentum. And then come to find out, they convinced President Biden to step out. We reported that on Unpopular Celebrities a couple of weeks ago. Right. Let's see, Russ, we got to get back on track and get the respect from other countries. That's interesting.
I don't disagree at all.
That's very. Now let me finish my thought, and I'll get to that. And then we turn around. President Biden drops out. Vice President Harris is inserted as the primary, and the Democrats are on fire. They are on fire, man. I'm telling you, they got Beyonce. They got all kinds. In my opinion, I think the Divine Nine will be short. You got that right. You got that right. Yeah. Especially my wife. She's AKA, so she already knows she's, all the way. Russ says his position on making others pay. So, Russ, reason why I wanted to comment on what you said was it's interesting because I think all of us should vote for the right person based on what we believe the most. What did I say?
Ever watched the House of Cards?
Okay.
I ain't seen it.
I've seen it before. Yeah.
Rochelle, I ain't seen it.
But I think like at least from what I'm hearing from President Trump, I agree with the issues with the border. Our borders are out of control. I have concerns about national security. I'm not so sure that Vice President Harris is skilled at navigating all the issues with national security. We still got the war between Russia and Ukraine. You got the war is heating up in the Middle East, and then you got China looming in the background. So and I haven't heard none honestly from Vice President Harris' platform to address that stuff. They're talking about abortion, which I think is important, and they're talking about not losing our democracy. But on the flip side, even with former President Trump, he keeps saying we got to get our borders together. Our borders is the worst in history. We've got to change the economy. No one's breaking down step by step how they're going to do it. So it's a crapshoot.
I agree.
Let's see what we got. Russ says we need a bully. Now let's hold on. When we say bully type, I don't consider Donald Trump a bully. This dude is like bully level 10. Like, and it's funny. He said in his speech when he was office, we never went to war. Do you really think? Come on, man. Like they think this dude is crazy. We probably would end up going to war, man.
Yo, one of the illest stories I heard about Trump was he went to the Taliban.
I saw that. Yeah. Do you believe that story?
I'm 50-50.
I don't know if y'all heard it, but there was a story. This guy, I can't remember his name, but he's a black guy. I can't remember his name. But he said it was a story. I think he was part of the military anyway. He said they went into a meeting with the Taliban. And he showed the Taliban a picture of his house.
No, of the Taliban leader's house.
Of Taliban leader's house.
Yeah.
And he said, if you touch one hair of any of my soldiers, we're going to blow this joint up.
And walked out.
Do you really believe that? Come on, man. Like, really? Do y'all believe that?
Oh.
So, just to recap, Russ said he would vote for President Trump. What about anybody else in there? Is it Vice President Harris or President Trump? Interested to hear. Or maybe Bernie Sanders. Maybe.
Who's the individual, the independent?
I think he's a Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Yeah,
We did talk about that last time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but... Ali Bradley, bro, are you in Alabama? Are you still up in Alabama, bro? I don't know. I don't know. Are you still in Alabama? Hey, are you going to the All Air Force basketball tryouts? I might be there. All right, let's see what Nathan. This is the good brother. The good brother.
I will say this: Trump speaks on things that correlates to modern society, and if America is number one, why are we yielding? I think it's his antics and how he goes about it. We have to separate feelings. Man, I would hit the button on the stream deck of the explosion. I agree. Let's get our feelings out of it. Pick the right person. So that being said, Nate, who you voting for? I'm curious. Or who you thinking about voting for?
Head to Turkey. Bro, that's crazy. All right, we got kind of off topic with that. But, man, good luck to you in Turkey.
Russ says Ross Perot.
All right. You're getting out of control.
Let's see. What we got? Oh, Russ is. Oh, no. I thought you had to be good at basketball to go to tryouts. Just kidding.
I know you ain't talking about Ali Bradley.
Do you think, the last time we had a female run for president was Hillary Clinton? And actually, I was going to vote for Hillary. I guess you don't approve.
Okay.
I was going to vote for Hillary.
Okay.
I personally think Hillary Clinton is more qualified than Kamala Harris, in my opinion. Nate Jack says, DC, I'm indifferent for both.
Yep.
Man, I wish I could hit the explosion button. Man, Nate, you are on it. You are 2 for 2 at the free throw line. I agree. I'm torn. It's like pick your poison. I just don't know. I think if former President Trump was in office, I feel more secure or confident that he can navigate matters of national security. But I think he would set the United States on fire. And I think a lot of the things we're doing now, especially when it comes to minorities, we would go backwards. If you remember when former President Trump was in the office, remember we went back and forth with DEI and a lot of stuff like critical race theory. He threw that out. He said we couldn't even talk about that anymore and stuff. I fear we're going to do the same thing. Case in point, at his speech at one of his rallies, he said they're going to remove men from women's sports. Not saying I don't. I'm not saying I don't agree. I'm not saying I disagree. I just think you're going to see more of that if he's in office. Now, on the flip side, Kamala Harris gets in. I honestly believe you'll have less. Well, no, I'll take it back. I think if Kamala Harris is in office, I'm afraid you'll have insurrection January 6 times 2. Hopefully that's not the case. But I feel like she would still bring the country together. But I'm concerned about what would happen for matters of national security. I feel like we would end up going quickly in some kind of an engagement or war. I really do. Because let's be honest, I don't think our adversaries really respect Kamala Harris or President Biden. Russell Amaza, they try to jail him. Injustice, use the system to try and take him down. Okay, Russ, let's have an honest conversation. Because I'm curious. So you're saying when they convicted him, and maybe I'm wrong, check me if I am, when they convicted him of 32 counts, do you think that's not legit? Like, I'm curious. Like, I'm really curious because you hear that from like the Republican Party that they're setting him up. But do you really think they're setting him up? Nate Jack, a lot of support from VP Harris, but not all of it. All of us is on board from Divine Nine. Also, politics is politics. They speak and promise on things that does not come into fruition. However, whomever is supported will salute proudly and push forward. Hey,
first of all,
how you doing?
Chief, I think you did fantastic.
See you again, sir.
I think you did fantastic at the panel today.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got Chief Roy still back in the building. Come on over and say hello, sir. Chief Roy back in the building, guys.
You guys didn't ask me the question. Come on. You're hurting me.
You're supposed to ask about standards of beer. They didn't do it. But yeah.
Hey, Chief Roy, fun fact.
I wish you could be here.
So, Chief Roy, fun fact. We just had a segment. We asked people, what are their top 5 chief masters on the Air Force?
Top 3.
Top 3. I'm sorry. You were named 3 times.
As number 1.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You were in the 3, no particular order, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but all of them, so.
Definitely my top 3.
That's right. Chief Roy, Chief Roy, Chief Master, former Chief Master Air Force Roy, ladies and gentlemen. One of our favorites. And he's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He came back, recognized us.
Yeah,
He's like,
man,
y'all back here again.
That's awesome.
Hey, first of all, I'll say people recognize hard work.
Mhm.
Consistency and hard work. People recognize that shit.
Yep.
And once you keep
What's
doing
up,
it,
y'all?
I don't know when they're gonna recognize it, but they recognize it.
That's right.
It just so happens that we just happen to be in the same spot, redoing again. People recognize hard work and consistency.
Okay, Russ says, I believe he was targeted. In other words, former President Trump. How did Hunter Biden case go quiet? Just not fair.
Wow,
well, I mean,
Russell getting in there. Good.
I mean, you dropping nuggets, bro. Let's see who we got here.
Oh no,
we got Charles Davis, DC.
Hold on.
What are you doing? I'm sorry for y'all, man. DC, the lesser 2 evils, is a false equivalency. This is like saying poison and clean water are the same.
Jesus.
Not, man, Charles, man, you hitting them hard, boy. That boy good, Chief Roy. Yeah, he is, man. Let's see, Nick Jack, it's the voting for me. Until I know my vote actually counts, then I will show up and vote. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
Oh, you're voting. That's a great point.
Let me check the odd and even.
Oh no, I'm saying it. I'm talking about
it. Okay, all right.
I'm talking about it.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me tell y'all something. As Dominic from Unpopular Celebrity, your vote don't matter.
Okay,
the Electoral College is the only thing that matters. If your state votes Democrat and has always voted Democrat, you're voting Democrat. Your one vote is not changing a thing. And let me tell you, if the state does flip, it's not your one vote that flipped it. It's a lot of votes. It's not like I have never seen Electoral College decided by one vote. Never in my life.
No, that's not true. What about? No, there was a.
I never said it never flipped. I just never seen decided by one vote.
I mean, that's kind of a stretch. I don't know about one vote, but I'm trying to remember the election.
They're trying to say that every vote matters, so is that not a stretch?
It does matter.
So how is every vote matter? That's saying not a stretch, but you have never seen Electoral College.
Okay, so let me ask you a question then. Do you think it's wrong for an individual who has the power to vote even though they don't agree with either of the candidates, and either of the candidates, not to vote?
No, I don't think that's wrong.
So you think it's fair for them not to vote?
Yeah.
Even?
If
So
you
I'm
wanna
curious
vote-
to see what y'all think. Do
All right,
you
we got
think
a
it's
lot of
wrong
comments.
for folks not to vote if they don't agree with any of the candidates?
Tell me how I know my vote counts. Yeah, that's a great point. Tell me how I know my vote counts. How do you know?
Dang.
There's a movie. What movie is that?
Talk about Hunter Biden, maybe.
Is it called Swing Vote?
Vote.
What do you mean stop? Like,
Because you said the thing about vote, not voting and stuff.
so. Oh, my bad. Same one. I don't know how you're gonna convince me that's not a real. You could now where your vote counts is like the propositions and stuff like that. Some governors and stuff like that. That's where your vote counts a little bit more. But for the presidential electoral college, your vote does not matter. Now, if the whole state doesn't vote, then maybe your vote matters. But whatever your state is, like California has been, it flips kind of back and forth, but mostly a Democratic state. Mostly a Democratic state. My one vote for being a California resident is not going to change that to Republican if I would choose to vote Republican. And if I do vote Republican 10 times, maybe 4 times it will change. But that doesn't mean my vote matters.
Nate Jack says, do you think it was staged? You mean the last election? Nick Jack says, I have something I want to talk about. Well, bring it up, bro. Yeah, bring it up.
We got
bro.
a little bit of time. I got to get off. But we have to come back tomorrow.
Let's see. Russ says, bedtime for this old man.
Yeah.
Vote at every level so your vote counts for president. Hey, good stuff, man. Hey, Russ, appreciate the honest conversation, bro. Appreciate that. Nick Jack says, Nick Jack says, I feel the Sierra enforcing situation went real quiet. What's your thoughts on that? Ooh.
I ain't got time to talk about all this.
Oh.
That has to be a topic for another day.
We can hit that up for the next show, man. Hey, Nick, make sure you comment in and remind us. I would really love to talk about that, man. But that's going to take an extended amount of time.
Coming through. Like that. How do we campaign about something but are unwilling to be a part of it? Vote.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not campaigning either way. I think campaigning is all the way of people just to get money.
Dang.
If it was free to campaign, I might think differently. But you know what? The only people that run for president is people that have the most money. It costs money to run. You got to campaign. It's all the way to get money, make money, and then all the people giving money. I shouldn't say all. I don't know this fact. I'm not fact. I don't need nobody to fact check me. But the people who are giving money are asking for something in return. I'm not giving you $40 million just for free. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Oh, she's coming over.
Come on over. We got another special guest here. Come on, say hello to the audience.
She's like,
we are blessed, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you
we have
over?
Okay, are you going to yell at me, man?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Y'all
We got
cool.
Chief Master Sergeant Charmaine
What's
Kelly,
going
Command
on?
Chief Air Force District of Washington
Come on
in the
now.
building. Tell us how you enjoying AFSA.
Oh man, I'm having a good time
Yeah.
here, learning and networking and just having a good time. What about y'all?
Oh,
Y'all seeing a lot of people?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Meeting a whole bunch of people?
Yeah, a lot
Everybody
of
stopping
people.
over here?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what y'all doing?
Yeah, a couple of people came over here like they had to sign in for y'all event.
For y'all event?
Yeah.
Is y'all event?
No,
now?
see, wait.
That's crazy. That's why.
I tell you, Charmaine be on it, boy. She don't play, bro. She don't play, bro. Like, let's see, you
Take
might
a
got
little
some
uniform
comments
off.
in there.
What was your favorite Pez today?
Well, the panel was my favorite.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
always my favorite,
Yeah,
right?
Mhm.
It was a little different today without having SimSAF number 5, Chief Gaylord.
Yeah.
However, they did an amazing tribute to him.
We talked about that.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they did an
Yeah.
amazing. It felt like he was just in that space, right?
Yeah.
So
That was a tearjerker.
yeah, that was a tearjerker.
Real quick, if you want, we're giving our top 3 Chief Master Sergeants to the Air Force. No particular order.
Oh no, I ain't doing that.
She said, I ain't doing that.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm still in.
There was no hesitation. It was like, that's a good question. I gotta go. She was like, I ain't doing.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Daryl Hall, John knows. I ain't going for that. So
Look.
she ain't gonna say.
Hey, so I'm late for the
Yeah.
little 10-minute intermission.
All right.
So now I gotta
10
walk
minutes
in
to
there,
20.
throw my little finger up, put my hand behind my back, and walk in there. Shame.
Hey,
I see y'all. Hey, y'all
we
keep doing what y'all
appreciate
doing.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
appreciate
bye,
it.
y'all.
Thank you.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we got Air Force District Washington Command Chief Master Sergeant Charmaine Kelly in the building. Yes, this is this is a great vibe. It's good to see folks come by.
Yo,
and say
we're gonna
hello
go
and
hit
stuff.
turkey leg hunt tomorrow. Charles, I love you too, big dog. It's not always nothing personal, man, but it just is what it is. Martin agreed. District D9 in the house. Who's that? Oh, Nate. 2006. Goodness gracious, Pete. We couldn't even get you to work. All right, we'll just skip through that. Tell KT bust a note for us.
CK
CK, who's that?
Charmaine Kelly.
Oh, bust a note for us. What's a note? Okay. Guys, you need to come on.
Yo, we just saw you, man. Like, hey, give us a time. We would love to.
Yeah.
We would love to.
1906. Yeah, that sounds about right.
1906.
That's where he came into Delta 9.
Oh, okay. We eating that tonight?
I don't know. We're talking about a food truck place, but Charles keeps mentioning his turkey leg hunt, and that looks like a comatose waiting to happen. It looks like it's going to be something.
Yeah, maybe I'm just going to get room service, man. I don't feel like going out there, man.
Man, you so rich.
Room, man, it's no different than what you going to pay. Right? I mean, same thing. You know, I just don't have to deal with, I can recharge my battery, play video games.
What do you think about Chief Kelly saying, "Nah, I ain't answering that"? That was hilarious.
So here's my thing.
Well, you know what? She don't know me at all, so that makes a lot.
Here's
of
my
sense.
thing.
I should have known better.
I'm still in tune.
So am I.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it. In her position, she, it's funny when people say that. That means they're going to say something that's way left field. Because, like, if not, you just definitively say this, this, and this. Or you could just say, I'll just name 3, and that's it. I don't think any of the chief masters on the Air Force will be offended if you said they're not one of my. The difference is if you say, well, I don't like this one, I don't like this one, but I like this one. We're just saying, what's your 3 favorite? That's it.
Yeah.
But I get it. I understand. It's difficult for people to answer that
She
question.
was cool. I shouldn't have answered that.
You got her good.
I'm sure she's gonna be pissed later. She's gonna say something to you about it later.
So,
Yeah, no. It's all good.
I mean,
It's all- much love to you, ma'am. Thank you for coming on the show. We didn't have to. That's why we ask the hard questions all the time. But sometimes you got to be smart about what questions we ask. Should have asked her about the Olympics. Next one, we'll talk about the Olympics.
I mean, hello.
Yeah, you come around.
Yeah, come on over, say hello.
Look,
Come on around.
come on. We talking about everything
Come on
right
around.
now. You,
On the video?
yeah. You live right now.
Introduce
Yeah,
yourself.
introduce yourselves.
How y'all
It
doing?
don't matter.
I don't know what that podcast is about. I'm Sergeant Bright.
And then this is not Sergeant.
That's why
This
I
is
said-
crazy.
I don't know what we're doing. I don't know
You
what
can
we're
introduce
doing.
however you want to introduce. I'll just give you. Hey,
Are people talking to you?
yeah, people are talking in the
Say
comments.
hey to me,
Look,
y'all.
there
Say
go-
hey.
There
Hey,
go
y'all.
Chief Van Cleve
Say
Golf
hey
right
to
there.
me.
Not say hey to me. There go Chief Golf right there. So you can say hi to Chief Golf. You know what I mean?
What's your name? Scoot over.
Yeah, what's your
Talking
name?
about?
You want- She said scoot over.
The topic of
I'm a
discussion.
female and he ain't get up. So
Yeah,
it's either
you
get
know
up
what's
or scoot
funny?
over.
I was about to get up. I was like, nah.
Y'all want to know?
Hey,
about-
y'all.
There
Hey
you
y'all,
go.
Georgia girl,
I'm not gonna let it fall. Trust me.
Southside Georgia,
See,
Texas.
they said hi.
I'm
See,
from
look,
Houston.
Nick-
Oh,
Hey,
from
on-
Houston.
Nick
Oh,
Jack says
What's your
hello
name?
right there.
DC.
Aw.
Yeah.
What are y'all talking about?
So you want to talk about
anything you
something?
want.
We just talking about
Tell-
the Olympics.
Tell us what you want to talk about.
We're
Talk
talking about
whatever you want.
Jordan Childs having to give back her medal.
So was it
Let me
final?
get up. Let me
Was
get
it
No,
final?
let's not even talk.
See,
What
gentlemen.
is
Go ahead,
the
ma'am.
Gentlemen.
Go ahead,
Y'all
ma'am.
sit down. Let me get
What
out.
is
Y'all sit
the-
down. Yeah, oh, shit.
You should.
I'm
This is fun.
running down the room. I
Go
got
ahead.
one
What
leg
is
on
the
the
weirdest sport that you have watched on the Olympics?
Break
dancing.
Not y'all,
What was it? What was it? The one
The
that
That's
girl
was
new. That's a new
Australia.
category.
Australia.
Yeah, that girl was, hey.
first year.
Break dancing.
So are they responding?
Yeah, if
or
you look
what?
at the comments down there.
You gotta read it because
Hawkins. Okay, Georgia, come through.
Hey,
That's
who-
not the
who
real
from
tea. What they
Texas?
talking about?
He said, go text it right there. That's Nate Jackson.
Yeah, what is
Yes,
the weirdest?
okay,
so
Nate
what's something
Jackson.
that you usually don't watch that you watched this year at the Olympics? I
Archery.
think I watched.
No, shooting.
I watched archery and I watched ping pong.
ping pong
Okay.
table tennis.
The table
whatever.
tennis.
Oh, I was about to say,
Yeah,
ping-pong was
and it
smart.
was really intense. It was very intense.
Yeah.
That was something different from
Y'all
that.
didn't see the dude shooting with no equipment?
She from Rome,
No.
Georgia.
It's like a meme all about him.
Who y'all talking about?
So,
I'm
for
not
me,
from Rome, Georgia. I'm from Southside. I'm from
I
College
love,
Park.
as a track and field
Zone 3, baby.
girly.
Don't
I
let
love
this
track and
uniform
field, so
fool
that's
you.
all I've been track and field and gymnastics. All I've been watching.
So you didn't watch anything different than what you usually watch.
Yep.
Y'all not talking to us.
Hey, so
You gotta give him time to respond.
I'm sorry. I don't know how this works, y'all.
what are y'all 3 top chief mats on there?
All right, we not.
No particular order.
No particular order.
You don't want my answer.
You don't want my answer for real.
No, just top 3. You don't have to say good, bad. Just
Because
top
I
3.
thought we was talking regular stuff. I'm not your Air Force blue
super-
girl.
Yeah. So I'm a blue, but I'm not into the whole.
I'm black.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm
No.
not into it.
Look, I say
What,
What's
Barnes?
yours? Who is yours?
I said Chief Roy and
Education.
Chief Wright.
Because Barnes.
I forgot
because
about
we both
Barnes.
are
Education.
education and training.
Gaylor. He's done a lot.
The GOAT.
Impactful.
And I'm not gonna lie, I really like Chief Bass because she's so personable.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that was easy.
But that was-
you have to
that
say
was for
reason
me.
why.
I don't know who the third one.
For
I
her,
met Finch. He was
Finch.
cool.
Yo, did y'all hear the mic drop moment he dropped
He
today?
was cool.
Which part?
Look,
Because
look, I even wrote this down. Look, let me tell you, we were just talking about earlier.
Was it the part
My
that
question for you two
Chief
ladies.
He said,
What's our AFSC? We are 302s. We're education and training.
education and training?
You only can cross train into this career field. So
Yep.
before
What was
that,
y'all- oh, yeah.
I was TMO. I was a 2TO, and she
And I
was
was
a
air
222.
trans.
Air trans. Mm-hmm.
What about what's your?
oh, that quote?
No, it's your AFSC.
I'm black.
Oh, I'm a cop. I'm a first sergeant now.
Okay,
but I
ain't
was a
nothing
cop.
wrong with that. I know you're a first sergeant now, but you
Who's
said
scared?
Oh, yeah.
Russell, who you talking about scared?
Hey,
I ain't never
hey,
scared.
Are you a cop too, sir?
Yeah.
Chief.
So
How you doing?
why
Oh,
y'all
way
don't
back
like
there.
the term secpo?
Yeah, like if you
For,
go
for my
this
defenders,
way,
why don't y'all
right,
like the term
to the left is-
secpo?
Oh, you're too
Ask him. I don't care. I really
cares?
don't care.
Go this
Really?
way.
He cares. I don't give a shit.
I
Oh,
feel
y'all
like
both cops?
I feel like it's
Yeah.
an old school mentality.
And they
And-
go old, obviously.
Hey, sir, why don't you like the term secpo?
Like who?
Secpo, security forces
Man,
secpo.
that's so disrespectful.
That shit, man.
man. That sounds like a mall
this is
cop, man.
Go ahead, grab the chair.
You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Poor
why?
dogs, yeah.
That's like somebody
Hey.
said reading
Oh,
rainbow
y'all the
for
wrong
education.
3F. What's the right 3F? No, I'm the right 3F.
Okay,
Baby, you
poor
don't know what I
dog.
do.
2T2.
Baby,
Who
you
is
don't know
that?
what I do. You'll
Shout
love
out
this job
to
if you
Nathan
were doing what I do.
Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
I
Oh,
am.
this is crazy.
Look, let me not tell them where I work for. That's too much information.
But
I
sir,
like
like,
my job right
why
now.
don't
That's
you
all
like
I'm
the
saying.
term secpo? Why?
Because it
Why
gives
do
you
you feel it's
impression like
disrespectful?
I'm a security guard.
Facts.
No,
Come on, man.
Thank you.
it's still a
Thank you.
You ain't gotta
defender.
move the mic. You just leave it right here.
30-something.
That's right.
So first
That's
of all,
You
the
ain't
only
gotta
the
move
only reason why you feel the way is because somebody else felt the way,
You're fine.
and now
Oh,
you are
and-
hopping on a
Can we
bandwagon.
cuss on here?
Why do you
Yeah,
why
yeah.
do you really feel a way if someone
Like, for real,
says
for real,
secpo?
across the board, all the
Because
3 of
it's
us, I
not
really
the right
cool with
term. It's
y'all.
bad enough to be called
Hi,
But
security.
why?
Because
Why?
like, it's
We live, baby. We
Yeah.
live, baby.
But hold on, it is.
I ain't never been on the internet
Come on
like
this
this.
side.
I don't know how to act.
Come on to the side.
I'm like zone 3.
So, but
How to
no.
call ATL.
But why don't you like the
Okay, let
term
me shut up. It's
secpo?
really
It's
like
really
security
here.
force.
Oh my God.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, like,
I'm the one, I joke all day.
Like
I
a
joke all
security
day.
guard.
I crack a joke all
No,
day.
Plus,
I
when
do.
people
I
brought it up, it was in a negative.
I'm loud as hell.
Okay, so that's why you don't like it. It's because
Right.
because
Nathan,
other people brought it
Get on my
up
nerves.
in a
Not from
negative
no
way.
McDonald's, but my
It had a
birthday
negative
is in
connotation
McDonald's.
to it.
McDonald's is a nice area now.
McDonald's
Is
on my
your
bucket list.
career
Yeah,
field
she's not
security
because I told
forces?
them I'm from College Park.
Hey,
They
you
gonna talk
see,
about
I'm
I'm
a
from
command
McDonald's.
chief now.
Who is
Y'all know me like
But
that.
but
Who are these
but
people?
is that career field security forces?
I felt like I
When
never
I'm in
heard
y'all live
secpo
right
until
now. No,
one of
because
the
you just
young
said
areas
What's
that
the
they
deal?
said, so I was
Carter
like, what's
here.
secpo?
But-
Somebody know me. They said Carter. That's my dog. You my dog too.
It's
Matt
short
Morris.
for security forces. Are you not?
Y'all finna give me-
security forces by
Nathan.
trade?
Y'all about to get me fired
Yeah,
on my
but
day
that's
off.
the correct term.
okay.
That's what I'm gonna tell
If you
y'all.
don't like the term, you don't like
If
the
y'all
term.
don't, can y'all take this over there? We trying to have a podcast.
So
Take that to the side.
everybody that's on here, what's your AFSC?
All due respect.
Shut up, y'all.
The
Shut
reason
up.
why you
Shut
don't
up.
like it is
Hey.
because somebody said.
All right.
There you go.
What's your AFSC and what's one of the best things that you like about your AFSC and what's one of the worst things that you hate about
She
your
actually, no, I don't want to hear
AFSC?
about none of that. Roll call. Where everybody at? We having a podcast going. Where everybody at? That's what I need to know.
I'm just
I'm so
trying to
gay.
Don't say y'all don't know. It say right there. Look, y'all
what
can
it
read it. It
called?
say right
I
there.
never said
Unpopular celebrities, but I'm popular.
I'm trying to understand why.
I'm about to talk to them.
We just popping
You
our
do what
shit.
you want when you popping in this mesh
We
dress.
popping your shit. Hey.
If y'all don't know, I got a skirt. You can't see it, but I got a little
Never
slit.
have a reason
Hey, y'all
why.
happy
I
y'all
got
wear
ass
pants?
fancy in my
No, I know
niece.
this skirt.
So it's like,
Yeah, that's
Three
why
P.
y'all with
So
the
what's-
pants on.
so I was like, well, you
Yeah.
are.
What do you like most about being a cop and what you hate about being a cop? Real shit. Only real answers, not none of that fake shit.
So I'm just
I
trying
gotta
to
get some
understand.
pants. We wear pants every day in them OCPs.
I don't think it's a negative term.
But did you see that? But did you? Nah.
Security force.
Oh, they can't see the ass.
We got a
They can't see.
line.
They can't see. They can't see the ass in this goddamn. They don't see the ass in this. They don't see the ass in this. Fuck them parents. Y'all see the ass in the skirt. All right, let me shut up.
But that's the thing.
She got that.
I'm not a personality, so I can
Oh, I
care
thought he
less.
said.
I'm trained.
I thought he said something
I
else.
no,
retrained in the career field.
She
And
got
guess what?
PME
I
cookie.
click clack all day long. You
No,
can
she
call me-
was. She back in the career field now.
You can call me the most negative word in the English.
Nate Jack.
language.
Oh my God. Hey, I don't know what's going on, bro.
My
Look, he
check
put
is
us
my
on.
check.
I know
I'm
it's
raw
gonna
with it.
be like
Everybody,
this.
everybody that really know me know I'm raw and unfiltered. I don't do
As
this
long as
Air
you
Force
don't
shit.
call me like a
Oh
derogatory
God,
term,
but don't report me.
even if you
I'm
did,
trying to finish.
I'd
I
be
got
like,
3 years
whatever,
left.
My check is my check. I'm
You
not
got
that
3
type
days
of
left.
person.
3 years. I
Oh,
would 3 days.
oh,
I
that's
would.
what I say.
You think I would be at
Wow.
AFSA if I had 3 days left? I would not be here.
heard
I'd
a
be
lot of
skill
it.
bridging
I'm
and
from
terminal.
Yes, I've heard a lot of bad words in
I
my
like this,
in my life. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Ramstein.
if I was a defender and you called me sex pub, like whatever, it's
Jackson, where you at?
Ask the question.
What you look like? Drop a pic. Let me see. Let me see you, Jackson.
you asked the
Drop a
question.
pig.
What's
Nicholas.
the question? Hold on.
Hey,
Let him ask
so
the question.
just jumping in here. Hey, for you defenders in the comments section, we just had a pretty good conversation. Do you feel it is a dig if someone calls you sec-fold versus defender or security forces? Curious to hear your comments dropping in the comment box.
One thing I can say about defenders, yeah, they always say they eat their own, but they welcome other people in. Like when I work security forces, what's the 3T or 3? What's the training section? Like they took 3T. They took care of me. We would go to lunch together. We really bonded, and I was like, I fuck with them. They eat their own, but when they bring other people in, they was like, oh, you a defender? They wanted to tase me. I said, hell no, I'm not doing that shit. But like I really fuck with them dudes, and I'm still friends with some of them to this day. So
Curious, what do you think is the most
she called my boy
challenging or
Nicholas. What is his
difficult career
name?
for you?
His name not
The
Nicholas.
most challenging.
What is the
difficult?
most, in your opinion, what's the most challenging?
I feel
difficult
like it
career?
depends on a personality. So,
In my mind, I would say like EOD.
but it depends because if you're really into that type of career field, you don't see it as
That's high
challenging.
stress though.
So I will say, if I'm like a hands-on person and I had an admin career field, that would be challenging for me, or vice versa. If I was more of a let me sit down and clickety clack on the computer, but then y'all got me outside in the sun and the rain and the snow,
No, I ain't gonna lie.
that's gonna be challenging.
I
So it
think
depends
flight
on the
line jobs
person.
are most challenging.
But it
Because
depends on the person.
no, shut up. Because at the end of the day, you spend all them hours, you out there in all type of weather. You don't get a say. You don't
Depends
you
on the person.
no.
I
No,
used to
all
be air trans.
you not flight. You a noner. Shut up. Anyways,
Air trans? I used
yeah,
to
I'm not
load
just,
and
bitch, I
unload
was CMI.
cargo.
I used to load
You
shit.
never
Yes,
was
the fuck I
outside.
was.
You
Yes,
was
the
never
fuck I was.
First
You
of
trying to
all,
play me, bitch? I've been deployed 3
Oh,
times.
popular celebrities unchained. That's what.
Look, we finna fight now. Now she really finna put. Yes,
never
the fuck
been
I
on a
have
flight
been outside.
You
And then
used to
our
load-
air trans
not
was
outside.
guard. Our air trans
Okay,
was
well, let's
guard, and
go
they wouldn't
about
even
this.
strap the pilots up. Stop playing with me.
You used to
We
load
gotta
a plane?
We gotta let y'all get back dinner. All right, we gotta let y'all big down.
Yes.
We got to let y'all get back to
Stop.
dinner.
Like she
We
playing
in
with
the
me,
show.
bro. She don't know my career. I don't even know this hoe no more. We is not friends. It's over with.
She love me. She love me.
It was a good time. I know.
All
right?
right.
All these people.
Well, suffice it to say, it's been a successful show. Unpopular Celebrities Unchained.
We had look-
They got a podcast
Yeah.
on.
Uh,
All right. Yeah.
well, we
That's fine.
we
Not acting like y'all
Yeah.
from Moody. Not Moody.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
all right.
Funny.
All right. So we're gonna close out this show, another episode of Unpopular
Man.
Celebrities with your boy Philly DC and P. This is day 2 at AFSA. We will be
one.
doing it.
This
Day,
day
well,
one.
this is technically day 2,
Yeah.
but day 1 of the first events. We will.
That's for y'all.
Well, day
Yeah.
6.
Sports is gonna shit.
So,
Y'all know how to count.
we will.
There you go.
All right. So we will do another show before we leave. More likely it'll be Wednesday. We're gonna do another show. Might be the same location. And as you can see, we have all kinds of folks come by and see us.
Love you, Faye.
Shout out to all you guys that's been listening for the past hour, 2 hours.
I love y'all.
Loyal podcast. Those who don't follow us, you guys, Unpopular Celebrities on
Y'all so
Facebook,
sweet.
Instagram, YouTube. Come shout us out. Come
Follow
look
me
at
on
us and stuff.
Instagram,
Okay,
Tara
all right, we gotta
_Lamar.
go. Holla.